Today I'm going to master Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, which is kind of like getting a platinum trophy, but better. Since this was a PlayStation 2 game, trophies weren't really a thing back then. Though in this case, I could have actually just gotten the platinum on the Budokai HD collection, but the thing is, that platinum is lame as hell. It barely requires you to complete the game, so instead, we're getting all the retro achievements, which is gonna require us to obtain all the capsules in the game, find all the story mode secrets and alternate endings, win the cell games with a champ himself, as well as beat all of the opponents in a side mode called Dragon Arena, which has well over 300 opponents. There are a total of 98 achievements, but unlocking them all means you've definitely mastered Budokai 3. Now real quick, if you click this video expecting me to master Budokai 3 from a fighting game competitive level, I also took a deep dive into that community. I made a video on it already, you can go watch it, but I promise you, this one is also pretty cool. But it's been a while since we've played this game, so the tutorial seems like the perfect place to start. And as soon as you get all the tutorial missions, we get our first achievement.
Alright! All the training missions done. Obtain all 12 training capsules, the fundamentals. And so it begins.
Now we're ready to tackle this game's story, which is called Dragon Universe. This mode goes through the Dragon Ball Z story from the perspective of whichever character you choose. Not only do we need to clear this mode with every character multiple times to get all the alternate endings, we also need to do it in the hardest difficulties the game has to offer. We're gonna be here for a while. So I thought I might as well start with Goku and go straight to very hard difficulty, as the other difficulties only unlock later. But I quickly found out how hard of a journey this would be.
Bro, I died on the first Cyberman. Don't give up. Get up again.
I love difficult anime games. It's something I don't get to experience that often, but when a game's systems are this tight and the game is this challenging, there's no better feeling. I remember really liking Budokai 3 growing up, but I did not remember Raditz being this hype.
Tact. Let's go. We're starting to react. We're starting to react. That's big, chat. That's big. That's the first step. Whoa! Whoa! No! We didn't react to that one. Fuck. One hit and we're dead. Yeah. Yep. Let's go! Oh! He was tired. He was exhausted. Oh, through a mountain! Yo! Kick his ass, dinosaur! Kick his ass! Kick his ass! Oh! Dramatic film. Wait, what the fuck? Why is he not dead? Why is he not dead? What? No! 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 Come on! Right, look in! Fuck! Wait, I'm selling! No! Get up! Let's go! That was too close.
Turns out there were a lot of things I didn't remember about Budokai 3. Did you guys ever notice the farmer with a shotgun driving around in the overworld?
And then he reverses, parks the car, and he's like, oh, my wife's still home. Let me go back to the bridge. I go back to the bridge where I'm happy.
But Raditz was actually a joke compared to how hard Nappa would be. This was the first boss fight that I would legit say I got stuck in for quite some time. And it's only the second fight in the game. He really forced me to lock in and level up my game, so I'm sure you understand this pop-off.
Don't sell, bro. Don't sell, come on. This is it! Let's go! Let's go! That took so long.
If every boss fight was gonna take this long, I think mastering this game would take a really long time. But I realized that the problem was just my skill points. You see, this game mode is an RPG, and as you level up, you can choose how to grow your character. I went a bit too defensive with my first skill points, so instead of doing that, I decided to take all of the experience I just got from Nappa and put it all into attack. The results were crazy.
Let's go! React to that, bro! Oh, free punishes! Don't mind if I do! Don't mind if I do, baby! Boom! Come on, Vegeta! Come on! Come on, Vegeta! It's not how you play this game! Oh, shit. He still had meter to vanish there. Grab him! Yes! First try, baby! First try! Ha
Things went a lot smoother from this point on. We get more XP, which means more attack, so I beat most of my encounters on my first try. Frieza gave me a little bit of trouble, but not nearly as much as Nappa.
I can't believe I wasn't close enough for that combo! Oh my god! Shit. Oh my god. Finish it fast! Yes! Yeah!
Cell was the next big barrier, which was about as hype as Frieza.
Let's go! Whoa! Let's go! Final hits! Oh! Yes! Oh, it's close. Let's go! He died to the wall!
And then all that was left was the Buu Saga, which meant it was time to find all the Dragon Balls. In this mode, Dragon Balls spawn on each saga, and I've been collecting all of them so far. But now that we're in the final saga, that means we're about to find all 7 of them, which unlocks...
Rock the Dragon! Obtain all the Dragon Balls on any character! Yo, let's wish Shenron, baby!
Actually, we can't do that yet. Shenron only shows up once you beat story mode, so let's beat Goku's story mode.
Let's go! No! Okay. Oh. Let's go, baby! Woo! What a sequence! Not a punish. No way. Let's go! Boom! Whoo, that was a tough one. You ended right in front of me. Thank you for the kindness. Oh, is this it? Let's go! What the fuck? Where's my vanish? No! Oh! First try, baby! Whoa! The Dragon Balls! What are the wishes, actually? Breakthrough! Or memories, or vest. I guess breakthrough. Whoo! I can use every move! Hey, it's me, Goku! Goku's wish! So that was the Goku story, and finishing the story on very hard, which unlocks Z1 difficulty. I'm now looking forward to Z1 difficulty.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but we have a lot of stories to beat still, and so for now, I set the game difficulty back to normal as we level up new characters and find new capsules. Gohan's story is actually split into 3 characters, and because it's so split, beating each one of these was pretty fast. You get Kid Gohan's achievement after beating Frieza.
Yo! Cleared the Dragon Universe as Kid Gohan. Dodge!
King Gohan's after beating Cell, and I was so close to recreating that moment.
Come on, get him! Boom! Boom! Yes! Cannon finish? Oh my god, you couldn't give it to me? You couldn't give me the cannon finish. Oh, hi. Boom. Okay, well, that's much more climactic, I guess. Dad, I'm 11! We've cleared it as Teen Gohan.
And of course, Adult Gohan after fighting against Super Buu.
Farewell. Would be a shame to waste this potential. All 3 Gohans are done.
And next you might think I am going for Vegeta, but I was curious about Yamcha since it's one of the stories I remember best from playing the game 20 years ago. The Saiyan Saga was just a fight against the Cybermen as expected. It skipped straight to Dr. Gero afterwards, but I completely forgot that they actually did an original filler arc after the defeat of Majin Buu, where Yamcha fights in the World Martial Arts Tournament against Tien. And if you beat him, you get
newfound confidence!
Alright, let's do Vegeta. Vegeta's story was actually about as long as Goku's, which makes sense since he's very present throughout all 4 major arcs, but since we're playing on normal now, beating this story was much faster and gave us Prince of all— Whoa, my internet went out. I should fix that real quick. I love how well Retro Achievements works because I didn't lose any progress even though my internet completely went out. And so I continued clearing every story. I quickly beat Krillin for Krillinit. Piccolo's story gave me Gohan's other dad, that's a wild achievement name. And finally Tien's story for Mr. Tien. Okay, they didn't go so hard on this one. And you may think that's it, that's done, that's all the characters, but we are only getting started. Because if you play any story for the second time, you will find alternate paths, secret encounters, and new unlocks. Goku alone has 8 achievements to hunt on his second run, and I'm not even sure you can get all of them in one go. We're able to unlock Bardock during the Saiyan Saga by simply finding a Saiyan spaceship. That doesn't give us an achievement, but we'll need to unlock every character in the game eventually. On Namek, however, before we head for the final Frieza fight, you can see that there's a couple of new objectives popping up. I chose to go for this one, which has me fight against Cooler, and after defeating Cooler, we face off against Metal Cooler to get the big spaghetti star.
Let's go! Defeat Metal Cooler, and we should have gotten Cooler too.
Nope, to actually unlock Cooler, we are going to need a third playthrough, so let's not think about that too much right now. The Cell Saga doesn't have any secrets during Goku's story, but in the Buu Saga, we can now find and unlock Broly by interacting with this objective point and then defeating him in battle.
Nice! I should have done ultimate. It's okay, we win. Boom! Give me Broly, baby! Kakarot! That's the stuff!
Immediately after that, we receive an invitation from a mysterious warrior for a duel. It's clearly Gotenks, and we're gonna face them as Gogeta. Before we head there, though, we make a quick stop by West City, where Bulma gives us a special dragon radar. We need this to unlock the fight that comes after Gotenks. But now that we have it, we can just head for the World Tournament Arena, taking on the Kids Challenge and unlocking...
Yo, father-son fusion battle, defeat Gotenks as Gogeta.
And because we picked up that dragon radar from Bulma, Omega Shenron has spawned in this world. So we can defeat him, which not only unlocks him as a playable character, but also gives us...
the most powerful fusion! We got Omega Shenron, baby.
Goku's story is done, except we gotta do it a third time. In Namek, we go for the other objective we left behind, next to a completely destroyed Frieza ship. Vegeta has achieved Super Saiyan before Goku and has defeated Frieza, and is now challenging us. He doesn't know that I got the breakthrough capsule from Shenron though. Beating Vegeta right here gives us still second fiddle. Poor guy. And if we head to that same Cooler fight now, even though it looks pretty much the same, he doesn't go into Metal Cooler, and defeating him actually unlocks the character this time.
Ooh, he's cooler than Frieza. So that's how you unlock him.
We clear the Cell Saga as fast as possible because the next unlock is Uub. You can actually get him on your first Goku playthrough, but you have to successfully finish Kid Buu with a Super Spirit Bomb. I didn't know that, so I'm doing it now, I guess. But it needs to be a successful Spirit Bomb, meaning you need to win the Quick Time event.
Oh, we got a max. No! What do you mean? Oh, bro. It didn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't unlock like this. He kills him, but but we got to do it again. His is so fast. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got it this time. We got it this time. He messed it up so bad. He messed it so bad, bro.
Finishing the fight like this unlocks the end of Z's story, which is pretty much just the battle against Uub.
Oh. Boom! Punt him out of there. Rigged! It was rigged! No punting in the World Tournament!
And that's it for Goku, except I missed one achievement. No worries, you can get this one right at the start. You just gotta go to this random battle point at the start of the Saiyan Saga, and what do you know? Broly is there.
Whoa, no. Whoa! Oh, get cooked! Get fucking cooked! His whole meter is gone! Wow, it's my turn, baby! Boom! Super Dragon Fist! No way! No way! Yo, CPU's cheating, bro. He dodged! He got hit. A peculiar spot. Defeat Broly during the Saiyan Saga. And that wraps up the Goku Achievements.
Now that both Uub and Broly were unlocked, we can not only play them in versus mode, but they also have story modes. Uub's story is pretty short. They go beyond the tournament fight with Goku and continue his training beyond that. Not just against Goku, but against Buu as well. Even Vegeta wants a piece of Uub here. And after going through it all, you get...
I've gathered the Dragon Balls and I want the Uub breakthrough. And that should give us also the trophy Reincarnated Youth. Also, we unlocked the Dragon Arena. I don't know what that is yet, but we're gonna find out.
Oh yeah. I was gonna find out, and it wasn't gonna be pretty. But first, let's get to the Broly story achievement, which is the last story we have left to do. It's also a pretty short story, so I decided to explore this world a bit, as Broly actually destroys everything he interacts with, and yells Kakarot at the Dragon Balls. While exploring, I ran into Krillin, Piccolo, and Vegeta. Of course, I destroyed all of them, but turns out that was also an achievement.
Monster? No, I am a god. In one session, I got the 3Z fighters. I thought that was a second playthrough achievement.
The main story mostly follows the second Broly movie, so even though you beat Gohan as your final fight, you do lose in a cutscene, and that's how the Broly story wraps up.
Give me the Broly breakthrough, please. And also, thank you very much for the second coming. We've cleared Dragon Universe with everyone. All that's left is all the secrets.
All the stories are done, including all the what-if stories with Goku, so all that's left is the what-if stories on everyone else. Kid Gohan starts with a second objective marker right away. If you head to it, instead of training with Piccolo, you train with Goku. It's a what if Goku survived the fight against Raditz kind of thing. By beating him, you get sparring with Dad. And then in Namek, the same thing happens after you beat Recoome. So you head to the new marker, you fight against Ginyu in Goku's body, and for some reason that causes Cooler to arrive. They don't really explain the story very well, so we just beat him and get the last Kid Gohan achievement. Teen Gohan starts his story by training with Piccolo, but he ends that training with the feeling that he should get some more practice against someone else. Now, usually if you just go to the red marker, you train against Krillin, and the story continues normally. So for this what if, we actually have to find someone else unmarked on this map. I think it's also possible to find Tien out there, and actually he is the face of this achievement. I found Yamcha instead, and the achievement still popped, so we're all good here. That was a quick one, so we can move on to Adult Gohan, who has 4 optional trophies. His story changes significantly if you find this random unmarked plane spot where Gohan finds Vegeta ahead of the martial arts tournament. And that already gives you an achievement.
Tenacious Gohan. We found Vegeta, and we fought him.
Then, instead of going for Dabura like the game wants you to, we're gonna find Vegeta once again, but this time in the mountains. He's already Majin Vegeta at this point, so instead of Goku defeating him, it's gonna be Gohan, and that gives us...
Old Vegeta is back. Because he's evil? I see.
Then once again, instead of following the objective, we must find the Supreme Kai in an unmarked spot, who tells us that Majin Buu has been revived, but he's been revived as Kid Buu immediately. He's been influenced by a different power that's around here somewhere. So we gotta find that power, but first, we have to stop Kid Buu, and defeating him gives us for all the marbles. With Kid Buu out of the way, we can search for that evil key that resurrected him. It's Broly, because of course it's Broly. Gohan has a very curious line here.
Don't tell me. He's that Super Saiyan Trunks was talking about.
The thing is, future Trunks wasn't anywhere on this story. The Supreme Kai is the one who warned us about this. But after defeating Broly, you can see that the achievement name is RIP Future Trunks Dragon Universe. I decided to look into this a bit more, and apparently Budokai 3 was supposed to have story modes for all the playable characters, including future Trunks. But all that stuff got cut in the final game. You can still find some remnants in the game itself, and that's why sometimes these Broly plot points make no sense. Time for Vegeta though. Things only change once we get to Namek. We have a route that goes to Cooler once again, and defeating him gives us an achievement. And on the Buu Saga, Broly also arrives just when we defeat Super Buu. So Goku entrusts Broly to Vegeta while he goes and takes care of Kid Buu by himself.
Oh, you have no key, baby. You have nothing. But he's so cool. But that's so dumb. Starting to think the guys who make these achievements watched a lot of TFS.
And we're not done. Goku was able to beat Kid Buu, and he's also discovered a new level of Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 4. Luckily for Vegeta, his wife has figured out exactly how Goku did it, so we head to West City where we get Vegeta's Super Saiyan 4 transformation and fight against Goku for the final achievement in Vegeta's story.
Whoa! The king of all Saiyans, bro! Forget the prince! Did you see that? Did you see that play? Oh my god, I'm the GOAT! Alright, let's see what I got. That was just a big bang. Take this! Welcome to Super Vegeta's Big Bang Attack! This line is engraved into my memory. Also this one. Welcome to Oblivion! What a finish! What a finish! Boom! finally surpassed Kakarot. Not really, but we'll play along.
Compared to this, Krillin's second playthrough is tiny. Usually his story ends in Namek with Frieza killing him, but now we get a second objective marker where Krillin finds Ginyu in a frog's body. Somehow, finding this unlocks the Cell Saga for Krillin. And that's cool because Krillin can actually find Android 16 and take him to Bulma. That unlocks Android 16 as a playable character. And then we can head to Cell. This what if story is... what if Krillin was really mad at Cell for absorbing 18? Like, he was mad in the show, I guess, but here, what if he was really mad? The power of love, I guess. Take back your waifu, Krillin. Piccolo, on the other hand, has almost as many achievements as Goku, 7 in total, as he becomes kind of the main character of the show in this big what if story. Together, he and Goku beat Raditz without Goku dying, so we get to train together before Vegeta's arrival for our first what if achievement. The training went so well and Piccolo didn't waste any time with Gohan that we can even take on Vegeta himself, earning us another achievement. In Namek, things get a little more complicated since there are 2 achievements we need to get. Cooler arrives, but we find a Cyberman in his ship. It blows up, taking Cooler with him, and that makes Frieza go all out from the start. So we're gonna fight against Final Form Frieza instead of just the third form, unlocking the Ultimate Terror. This is when we quit and just reload our save, and instead of the Cyberman blowing up Cooler, we're gonna beat him ourselves as well as Metal Cooler that shows up afterwards, unlocking...
Look who is trash now. I think it's more like the trash bin. Get it? Because he's metal?
No? Tough crowd. In the Android Saga, Piccolo asks Lady Baba why his stand-up career never took off. She instead tells him where he can find Cell. This means that Cell isn't able to get more powerful by absorbing a bunch of people, and that causes him to rush his evolution into Perfect Cell. Thanks to this, Piccolo is able to actually beat him, and that pops up another achievement. And finally, during the Buu Saga, Piccolo skips the World Tournament and beats Dabura instead of getting turned to stone, giving us Ma Jr. versus the King of the Demon Realm. And from here, we only have one achievement left with Piccolo, which is... you guessed it, defeating Broly.
Oh! Whew! That was a big one. Kakarot! Of course, it's called Kakarot with 2 exclamation points now.
Tien is up next, and he is gonna be much faster. The only thing you gotta do to activate this what if scenario is talk to Chaozu at the start of the Buu Saga. They talk about the future, and so the story goes beyond its natural ending point. We skip to the World Tournament years in the future, the same World Tournament we saw in Yamcha's story, but we're playing from Tien's side now, which means Tien wins the World Tournament this time and gets...
second strongest human. Wait, which one? Tien? Next to Krillin? Sure, but isn't Uub also a thing now?
Not yet, actually. I think this tournament happens before Uub shows up, but with that cleared, we only have 3 stories to get our second playthroughs. Those being Yamcha, Uub, and Broly. And I decided that for these last 3, I would be multitasking, since we have 3 achievements to beat the story on all Z difficulties. First up, Yamcha in Z1. The first fight was against the Cyberman, and I was legit scared that this was gonna be hard. But that's when he just blew himself up. We take those. Yamcha's main story only has 3 fights, but don't forget, we're also getting all of the what if achievements. And during the Cell Saga, while everyone is training to fight against the androids, Yamcha finds out that every single one of his friends knows that Bulma broke up with him. We do this by finding every NPC interaction on the map, which triggers a new cutscene where Yamcha believes that Vegeta is the one behind it. The alternate ending is now set up. We can move on to Dr. Gero. And he's not gonna self-destruct like the Cyberman. Gero was legit a tough opponent who defeated me a total of 15 times. But on attempt number 16...
fuck, I forgot he doesn't throw ki blasts. Whoa. Oh! Let's go!
Yeah, you can tell how easy that was based on how excited I got. That clears the Cell Saga and puts us in the World Martial Arts Tournament finals. But instead of going up against Tien, this time, Yamcha actually challenged Vegeta to enter the tournament because of the whole Bulma thing we just did. And so the finals are against Vegeta. Yeah, we have to beat Vegeta with Yamcha on Z1 difficulty. However, this is the World Tournament. There's more than one way to win.
First try! Let's go! Better luck! luck next time, Vegeta! And we just beat a story in Z1, which means we unlock Z2, baby! Let's go!
Yamcha Z1 is done. Let's go for Uub in Z2 difficulty. And his what if story is gonna take us all the way to one of the strongest characters in this game, Omega Shenron. Turns out all you gotta do to activate that fight is to talk to Master Roshi at the Kame House. He says you're gonna be Earth's guardian after Goku is gone. And you prove him right by defeating Omega Shenron, but this fight was really frustrating.
I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Oh, that hurts.
It was the first time that I felt like the CPU was actually cheating. He could vanish out of your attacks for only 2 bars of ki instead of 3, which felt like it was breaking the game's rules. It's actually a capsule you can just equip, but I became too frustrated, and at some point I just had to do something.
Okay. You know what? Uub does not have ki blasts. Uub does not have a fucking ultimate or a rush move. What is the point of the breakthrough capsule, I wonder? It's garbage. Get him a viral heart disease, and let's get a vaccine on our ass, and then we can get these 2 things. Why not? Also, let's halve the amount that we need to vanish. That sounds great. I'm done with this guy. I'm done with his cheating ass.
Viral heart disease, for those that don't know, slowly depletes the HP of both characters. But by popping the vaccine at the start of the match, I can stop my own health from depleting. So now Shenron is dying without us even having to attack him.
Okay. Hang on. It's close. Let's go. First try with the viral heart disease. Goku's successor. It's him. It's Uub. As long as he has viral heart disease and a vaccine, it's Uub. The endless path to power. We just beat a story in Z2. And we unlocked Z3.
Z3 is the hardest difficulty in Budokai 3, but the character we're gonna use is Broly. And the thing about Broly is, his power level's pretty big. Videl, gone on the 2nd try, no problem. Trunks, 1st try. Goten, 2nd try. I don't know about this Z3 thing, maybe I'm just too good with Broly. Instead of heading for our objective here, we have to find Gohan on this random island to set up the what if. He also goes down 1st try, by the way, but beating him enables a bonus Broly fight where he finally faces off against Goku.
Camera, please. Okay. So, that was close. But it was still a 1st try. Kakarot! 3 exclamation points. Very important. Memories of Broly. And with that, we should also unlock Last Wish. We've wished for all the breakthroughs, and we've cleared the story in Z3 as well. Of all the Z difficulties, I actually think Yamcha is where we died the most.
A couple of things I missed in this game mode though. During the Boost Saga with Piccolo, you can unlock Hercule as a playable character by first finding him in the desert and then talking to Videl in Central City. Yep, I had to replay most of Piccolo's story just for this. And with Team Gohan, all we gotta do is fly to Central City to unlock the urban area stage, which happened to be the last one I needed for
Frequent Flyer. Whew, we got it.
And that is officially a wrap on the Dragon Universe mode. For me, this was my first time seeing a lot of these secrets, so shoutouts to the folks at Retro Achievements for making this collection, cause it really made me explore this game in a way I never had before, and it was an absolute joy to do so. That said, we're only halfway done with the trophies, and we're about to speedrun a few more. By loading up Versus Mode and playing specific characters that have unique interactions, we can get a bunch of different achievements. For instance, if you play Goku vs Vegeta, they have that unique intro together where they strike their iconic poses, and after you see that and defeat Vegeta, you get the achievement That Unique Intro. Defeating Gohan with Hercule gives you Stay Away From My Daughter. Defeating the Great Saiyaman as Captain Ginyu gives you Ginyu Force's newest recruit. Defeating Krillin as Android 18 gives you Better Luck Next Time. And finally, defeating Goten as Shenron gives you... I don't grant wishes for candy. That's right, I do not grant wishes. Those are some quick versus mode trophies, and with them out of the way, it was finally time to check out the mode we unlocked earlier, the Dragon Arena. This is a series of CPU battles against opponents of different levels. Usually this game mode isn't too bad, unless you're going for achievements. Oh wait, that's exactly what we're doing. That's a lot of achievements for this one game mode, sure, but getting all of them is gonna require winning 382 CPU battles at least. This is gonna be a grind. We get to pick any character we want for this mode, so I just went for the Supreme Kai and started beating everyone on the World Tournament Arena, since that way we get quicker victories with ring outs. But for level 1 alone, you gotta beat everyone at the roster. That is 38 fights total. And even though I got it done in about 45 minutes, it was so incredibly boring. But clearing all the level 1s already gives us our first Dragon Arena achievement.
The trophy sounds like it's only getting started. Yeah, guess what? I believe it.
Since the grind was going to be gigantic anyway, I might as well do it while exploring new characters. But to do so, we're going to need capsules, so our characters actually have moves. And to buy capsules, you need, well, money. So I decided to stop the Dragon Arena grind for now and just go for the World Tournament mode instead, which has 4 difficulties for us to clear this time. First, we clear the Novice Tournament, which ended with Dabura versus Broly in the finals. That would be quite the show, honestly.
Yay! 10,000 Zenny! Woohoo! It's me! I win!
Then the Adept Tournament ended with Cooler versus Cell.
Yay! Whoa! I'm the new Grand Champion! Yo, look at me!
And the Advanced Tournament ended with Ginyu versus Gohan.
It's me, the winner! Yeah!
Okay, enough of that. The 4th tournament is still locked at the moment. To unlock it, we have to play more of the Dragon Arena, and so I spent all my Zenny on capsules before returning to the grind, and that's when I saw the black membership card on sale. This card basically makes it possible for every item in the game to show up in the shop, and so when you buy it, you get another achievement.
Boom, no window shopping. We got it. I should unlock the rest of the shop stuff here.
And back to the Dragon Arena we go. The grind continued for another 40 minutes, where eventually we beat all of the opponents up to level 10, earning us another achievement. And as soon as we fought against a level 11 opponent, we had our first break-in battle. Break-in battles are the whole point of the Dragon Arena mode. Whenever you pick an opponent, you have a random chance of getting a break-in battle instead, which is awesome because they give you unique unlocks like capsules, characters, or even that Cell Games tournament that we're chasing. That said, the character that breaks in is tied to your opponent's level, so up to level 30 opponents, all we can find is Yamcha, and defeating him gives us our first unique capsule from Dragon Arena.
Yo, we got a break-in with Yamcha! Let's go! We get more tournament money if we equip this now.
Yeah, not the most exciting of unlocks, better ones are definitely to come. But to do that, we have to beat every opponent up to level 30, which would take me another 2 hours of grinding. Sure, I got some achievements along the way, one for beating all the opponents up to level 20, another one for beating all the opponents up to level 30, but my god, the grind is already so annoying, and we're not even halfway there. Luckily, we get our Nappa break-in to save us from going insane, and this time the unlock is much more exciting.
This soil shall make fine Cyberman!
It's the Nappa break-in, and we get Cyberman the character!
That means I almost have the full roster. The only character I'm missing is Cell Jr., which you can also get in this mode, by the way. Another hour or so of grinding, this time using Kid Buu. I beat another 10 levels, which gives me an achievement for beating all level 40 opponents. But for some reason, I didn't get a single break-in in this period. Just unlucky, I guess, so I had to face against the Great Saiyaman a few more times to try and get the Krillin break-in to spawn. Remember when I told you this game mode would take 382 battles at least? Yeah, it wasn't counting on me being this unlucky. But defeating Krillin gives me another unique capsule, as well as...
Krillin owned. Alright, what does it give us? We got a power. More experience when equipped.
This mode was taking so long that I decided to pick up Goku to try and speed things up. He's my best character, my highest level, I can clear fights faster while playing him. And while I did beat the next 5 levels in just 30 minutes, I spent the next 20 minutes just trying to get the next break-in battle to spawn. I went full conspiracy mode here, diving into old forums, trying to find ways to increase the odds of spawning break-in battles, and I found a couple of hints. Win streaks seem to increase the chance of spawns, but also playing a lower level character. Now, I don't know whether that's real or not, but like I said, my Goku is the highest level I have. So I decided to switch to Omega Shenron, who was basically level 0, and then made Dr. Gero spawn after only a couple of attempts.
Bro, he did not want to spawn.
Not only that, but Frieza also showed up as well, only 2 fights later.
That was a fast one. Sparking 3. Yes, sir. 40% tournament money.
So it could just be a rumor, maybe I just got lucky, or maybe it's the game's way of encouraging you to try different characters as you clear this game mode. So a few fights later, it was time to say goodbye to Omega Shenron, but not before one final achievement.
I am only Halfway done. Bro.
Super Boo was going to be in charge of my next 10 arena levels, but I would have to interrupt the grind only 5 levels in, as the next break-in would have a major unlock. If he didn't just perfect me. Okay, I had to find him again, but on my second try, I absolutely mogged him and unlocked...
Let the Cell Games begin!
That's right, we can now play the final tournament, the Cell Games, which not only has an achievement to beat it, but another one if you do it as the champ himself. And we can't even cheese it this time by equipping a heart virus capsule or anything else. We have to do it with a normal character. Legit is definitely the word I would use here.
God, that's so many characters. That's so many. Look at this tournament, bro. What? Whoa. 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 Okay, we got a bit of a combo. Half a health bar. Goodbye. Woohoo! All right. Oh my God! Wait, this is actually close. This is actually close right now. No, we block. Oh, go, 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 go! Got him! Oh my God, that was the closest one so far. We have to start catching up. Oh no! Brother, he's transforming. Oh no! No, I think that means we have to start over. No! No! Fudge, bro! It's the first round! Oh god! Oh god! I did not stand a chance. Mr. Satan does not have a real vanish, so I don't think he can vanish those during the vanish war. Yeah, no, that sucks. Oh! No, not rocket! Nice. Please block, bro. Please turn around. All right, final health bar, final health bar. Anyone's game. Anyone's game. Anyone's game, but it's his. No. Get away, get away. No! Wait, we're in the final. We've never made it to the final. And we're playing the drink. Dodge. Let's go. No. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Okay, that cancels. Bah, 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 bah. Grab him. Look, on the ground. Whoa. Kick his ass, bro. Yes, let's go. Yeah, what you got? What you got? What you got? Too far, too far, too far. Block? No block. Okay. Ba 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 ba. No! What a drop! Whoa! Let's go! Yes! 50,000 Zenny, baby! Yeah, the Cell Games winner, and earned the title legit. Heck yeah, baby! That was way harder than Z3 difficulty. That's all I have to say.
It felt good to take a break from the Dragon Arena, but unfortunately, it's time to go back. My Super Boo got his break-in, it was Dabra this time, and he gave us a new experience capsule. We also got another 10 levels achievement by beating all the enemies up to level 60, then I switched to Android 16 for the next 5 levels. I was gonna do 10, but this next break-in was a wake-up call. Majin Buu beat me, not once, not twice, but 3 times. I had to make him spawn a 4th time before I finally beat him and got my achievement. Majin Buu was vanishing out of my combos for a little over 1 bar of meter. It was getting really tough, and I was wasting too much time thanks to these failed attempts. And so I decided to go back to Goku. I know, it sounds like a mistake, but what if all that forum talk about increased chances was a myth? What if I was just wasting my time because of a rumor? I had to try it, and you know what? Piccolo didn't take long to spawn at all. He didn't stand a chance. Defeating him gave me not 1, but 2 achievements.
We beat Piccolo and we got Cell Jr. That's the full roster. Look at all those characters. Finally, dude.
I'm so glad I made the decision to play Goku for the rest of this game mode. Everything went so much smoother. The rest of level 70 opponents all went down. I found Cooler around level 74, which gave us another sparking capsule. Then Kid Buu broke in and he actually kicked my ass. Finally, a worthy opponent. So I actually finished all my level 80 opponents before I found them again. It took me a couple of retries, but I did manage to bring him down, and beating him gives me the red ribbon stage, which I already had, but okay. I needed the achievement anyway. Broly showed up really early at level 82. He also beat me pretty bad, but he spawned again quickly, so I'm not too mad about it, and he dropped another experience boost capsule. Shenron broke in at level 87. This one I actually managed to beat first try. He had another sparking capsule. A few minutes later, and all of the opponents up to level 90 were done. The grind was almost over. only 10 levels to go. But it was getting so much harder at this point. Opponents having a higher level doesn't just mean having higher stats, they get smarter too. You can check how hard an opponent is going to be by looking at their calm stat. Naturally, it goes up as I scroll over opponents here, but from level 90 onward, they're all close to level 20 and have incredible stats too. I have spent a really long time on this mode, but somehow I needed to find the energy to lock in. Otherwise, this would be impossible. I actually defeated the Cyberman break-in on my first try, which gives us our final experience boost capsule and leaves only one more break-in left in this mode. But first, we gotta beat all the level 91 to 98 fighters, which took easily another 30 minutes. And you might be wondering, level 98? That seems kinda random. Well, it's because for level 99, you need to beat the entire cast again. 38 battles, and look at the stats! They are all maxed out! This is the jump from level 98 to 99. It's ridiculous. Plus, we have the break-in battle, which didn't take long to show up. Normally, we fight against Goku here, but since I'm playing Goku, Vegeta is the one that breaks in instead. I thought I was gonna have trouble, but Vegeta was actually kinda chill, and beating him unlocks my training paid off.
Yes. Yes. Oh, final break-in. 400% money!
This was going to be useful when grinding for money to buy all the capsules in the game, but not before we clean up the final 3 opponents in this game mode. One by one, all of the level 99 bots fell to my Goku, until the very last one, Cell Jr.
Let's go! Oh,
Hey, that's too much.
that's too much. Took the words right out of my mouth. Looks like the victory is mine. 382 CPU matches. Bro, I don't even know how long that took.
I do! Over 10 hours! 10 hours grinding this stupid game mode. Never again, dude. Never again. But now that Dragon Arena was done, it was time for a different type of grind. We still have quite a few trophies left, but they all boil down to one thing. Capsules. We gotta buy all the capsules in the shop, and for that, we need money. Luckily, we just got a crazy capsule that buffs our prize if we win the Cell Games tournament.
$250,000 in 7 minutes?
Not bad at all. However, I knew of another method consisting of using Gohan's story mode, where basically you start a new story, pick up some money from a few different locations, and before you even have to fight, you've gathered 50k. So you quit and start again. I did that a few times so I could compare the two methods to see which one was better. And
$250,000 in less than 5 minutes. Gohan might be optimal.
it's not a huge time loss if you prefer to do it with the Cell Games, but Gohan is in fact optimal. A few minutes later, I was hitting the money cap, which in this game, it's 990,000 Zeni, and spending this amount bought me a lot of items. I started seeing Baba's memory capsules, which were super expensive, but we gotta get all the capsules and those also count. Breakthrough capsules also started showing up, so I was burning through my money really quick, but also making a lot of good progress. And sure enough, as soon as I saved my game after that shopping spree,
Yo, that's one of the capsules. And Baba's thing, I think it's cutscenes. Yeah, movie 0 and movie 1. I think this is the Budokai 2 intro. I don't know.
another capsule we got on our shopping spree was Self-Destruct, which is an ability you can equip on Cyberman. And this lets us get another achievement, because Budokai 3 thought it would be funny if Self-Destruct always one-shot Yamcha, no matter how much health Yamcha has. And you know what? It is pretty funny.
Poor Yamcha. Bro cannot catch a break.
I kept grinding some Zeni, kept buying stuff from the shop, and I noticed that new items were actually becoming rarer to find, so the achievements could pop up at any second now, until finally...
Oh my god. 2 red capsules? Plus a breakthrough? Plus BBD's guard? Wait. This might be a triple trophy. No, it's just one. Okay. All the breakthroughs, baby.
I really thought the green capsules would be the next achievement. I was pretty sure I was only missing one capsule. I was dead wrong.
Spirit! What I was missing was spirit? It was not. Wait. Is this it? Supreme Kai's outfit? Is this it? Give me the greens, baby. Give me the greens. Oh! Grandpa Gohan's teachings. Wait, that's kind of poetic if that's the last one. It's not. Super Saiyan Goten. Wait, that could be the last red capsule, actually. I haven't seen a new one in a while. Yeah, baby! All the red ones are done! Dude, I thought the greens were gonna be done first, but reds had other ideas.
The shop was getting so empty, it was now spawning memories, which are voice lines for all the characters you can play as. These are very expensive, at 100,000 zeni each, and after running out of money, I decided to count how many I was missing. I was missing 26 memories, which means I need to gather 2,600,000 zeni. That's the cap of money twice, plus another 600,000. This meant another hour of farming zeni.
Bro, we're gonna get all the memories. Look, Cell Jr. I think that's the last one. We got all the memories, right? Wait, we didn't? Wait, what? Who? What? Memories of heroes? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, it turns out there were 2 more memories beyond the full roster. Memories of heroes and memories of supporters. So a little farming later, we finally unlock.
Thanks for the memories. Bro, how do I not have the greens yet? Oh, wait, is that it? No. God damn it.
Yeah, the green capsules were tricky. Turns out I was still missing a few, but the only way to find new ones is just to refresh the shop over and over and over again.
Wait. Serious? 2. Wait, is that it? Is that it? Tell me that's it, bro. I've been here for so long. Come on. Oh, wait. Cooler spaceship. Cooler spaceship. Oh, is that it? Is that it? Is it cooler spaceship? How is it not? I want to punch whoever made the decision to have launch randomly sneeze every time you enter the shop, bro. I really want to punch that person so hard right now. Shut up. Thoughts of friends. Bro, I hope my friends are thinking of me right now. Because this has to be the final green. It's not. Life extract for 10,000? Yeah, it's a cell thing. Wait. Is it the one? Is it the one? Oh my god, I can't believe it. It's finally done. 100% of the capsules! And I believe that puts us only 1 trophy away from mastering it.
And that trophy, achievement is called Just Like the Show. Earn all 21 voice data from story reenactments. Originally, I thought this voice data could be bought in the shop. I was wrong. You need to get it in story mode by doing certain battles the same way they happened in the show. Like when we did the Goku Spirit Bomb on Kid Buu. Now there are 21 in total and we did a bunch of them accidentally already. Luckily, the menus let us see exactly which ones were missing. And after that Dragon Arena grind and the Zeni grind for capsules, honestly, this sounds like a very fun way to end our journey.
I'm missing 1, 6, 9, 11, 12, 15, 18, 19, and that's it. Alright. For number 1, we have to hit Raditz with a Special Beam Cannon. Special Beam Cannon happens at the end of a Dragon Rush. So we need to win this. Okay. That's 1. Let's go for Cross next. Yeah? Wait, is it going to pick Circle 3 times in a row? I put it on very easy, so that's something it would do. No! No! God! Alright, it went for X this time. I'll go for triangle. It went for X again. You're not gonna fool me. You're not gonna go for 3 X's in a row. God, what? It's in my head. It went circle, triangle. Well, I don't know where you're going now. I'll go... Let's go! Yeah! Special Beam Cannon! Beautiful! There it is, there it is. Voice data 1. For voice 6, I have to use the Senzu Bean as Yamcha against Dr. Gero. I did not have the Senzu Bean back then. Kamehameha. And let's use the Senzu Bean. Boop. Used. Done. Activate Senzu Bean. Voice data number 6. Voice data number 9. We have to hit Cell with a final flash, which means we need to win 3 Dragon Rushes again. Okay, RNG, here we go. First one's a circle. What you got next? What you got next? You have another circle. Wait, this might be the pattern. Where he goes circle, circle, triangle. Yeah, we're starting to read it, baby. Hell yeah. Voice data 9. Let's go. Still on Vegeta. Voice data number 12. We need to get full key and hit Boo with our ultimate. Okay, well, that went bad. That went bad. I did prepare for this occasion as I brought a Senzu Bean. I missed. Attempt number 3. Let's go. Okay, now we have to win this. He's gonna blow you to bits. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay, yeah, we win. Voice data number 12. Voice number 11. Key charge up to 7 bars. Activate hyper mode. And Father, Son, Kamehameha. I don't think we need to win the struggle, but it has to kill Cell. We win the struggle anyway. Let's go. Wait, it didn't kill him. Wait, no. This time for sure. Boom. KO. Father, Son, Kamehameha. Voice data 11. Voice number 15. I can't believe I didn't do it before. Because all you gotta do is go up to the Elder Kai ability. Which is right here. Boop. Done. Yep. Now I just gotta win the battle. There it is. Voice data 15. Voice number 18. We're on a timer here against Omega Shenron. So we're just gonna quickly hit him with this. Activate hyper mode. We gotta hit him with the ultimate now. Ooh. Clock's winding down. Clock's winding down. No, 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 no! No! Oh my god. Alright, time to quit and reload. Alright, just hit him with a normal combo. Into hyper mode. And now we gotta get close. Oh, Dragon Thunder is perfect. Yes! 100 times. Big Bang Kamehameha. 1, a 2, a 3. No! Wait, he wins. Oh, God, I hope this still works. But he died. No, he didn't die. He didn't die. He didn't die. Hit him again. Hit him again. Hit him again. Hit him again. No! Oh, my God! 1, 2, 3. Locked in. Come, defense win? What? Come on, this is the time. This is the one. This is the one right here. Big Bang Kamehameha. Hyper mode. Come on, playtime's over. Playtime's over. Oh! Okay, we hit it. We hit it. Now I just gotta win it. All right, lock in, glove. Lock in, lock in. 1, a 2, a 3. Do we win this? Let's go! This one was so hard. Perfect! Voice data number 18. Finally. And then there was only one left. Voice data number 19. And you know who it's gonna be. We gotta hit Gohan with an ultimate. Here we go. Boom. Okay, well, he hit me with a headbutt. What the? Okay, let me hit you with an ultimate, Gohan. Where are you going, Gohan? Boom. Gigantic meteor. Lock in, lock in. We gotta win this. No, we missed a second. No. Oh, wait, he didn't die. He didn't die. We can do it again. Block. Activate. He's gonna be tired. And now it's a freebie. Lock in. You gotta get this. 1, a 2, a 3. That's good. No, he did it better. I don't know if it counts, bro. He's gonna die, but I don't know if it counts. Yeah, nothing. It didn't count. All right, let 2 of them go by. 1, 2, and go, go, go. Fuck, why? Why, bro? Why are they so good at this? Now comes the hard part. 1, 2, 3. That's good. That's good. That's gotta be good. Yes. That's it. That's our final voice data. Voice data 19. Look at that. Just like the show. We have mastered Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. I can't believe it. Oh, it's done! Let me see some stats. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, 100%. All of those achievements, look at that. Mastered in 45 hours, 10 minutes, over almost a month. You know what? It was so worth it. Except Dragon Arena, fuck that. That's Budokai 3, baby! And if you've got some more old Dragon Ball games you'd like me to try and master, let me know which in the comments down below. And as always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Globku, and I'll see you next time.
time. Bye.